Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Other Games channel. Firstly, thank you very much for subscribing, everyone out there. We are literally just starting this out as a little bit of fun. As you saw, Gerver, the absolutely amazing man, is leading us with the old One Piece videos. And we should have some more up very, very shortly. But, you know, it would be a shame not to bring in Pokemon. So that's why we're going to try and bring you a few releases as they come out, when they come out. I was going to do the Classic Collection, but at the extraordinary £400 price tag and the lack of interest within it, and especially like the content, and with few people actually already getting it out, there was absolutely no point. So I thought, why not, let's focus on the Iron Valiant and the Roaring Moon, which also released yesterday. Let's get this out. No one else has really sort of done it. Collection boxes used to be really good. If we look back at Sword and Shield, everyone wanted them. The promo cards were absolutely amazing, and they've sort of fallen short a little bit for this new sort of set going into sort of like Paldea, Scarlet and Violet, and they haven't really been releasing as many, but still, obviously, they look absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see in here, but the actual the blood overspill of that is kind of like your Celebrations-esque. Like, you can see how much is actually like bleeding the hollow backing, which is quite nice. Not quite a misprint, as I was learning the other day. Used to be considered quite an amazing feat, but now so many cards are sort of seeing that bleeding hollow variant. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll get them started. We've got the Iron Valiant first. This comes obviously with the 4 packs. It retails at £24. Obviously, we have it online for 21. That seems to be sort of like the going rate in most of these shops. It comes with 3 promos and 1 large promo and the 4 pack, so it's actually not too bad. If we look at sort of like the value of the packs itself, if we go for retail at £4, that's £16 worth of packs. You're looking at £8 for each promo. I'm yet to have a look at Card Market to see what it's saying, but normally the promos are between sort of like £1 and £4 depending. The jumbo cards, they are absolutely amazing. I'm yet to actually find a good use to them. I've seen loads of people stick them up on walls and stuff like that, which is quite cool. They make like a mirage of like jumbo Pokemon cards. If anyone does want these, do let me know and we'll get them sent out to you. Why not? If not, we'll probably just put them into another giveaway. I've found one sort of holder, which was the anniversary holder. The 25th is like the only jumbo sort of holder that you can get hold of. As for the other 3 promos, so we've got Iron Moth, Iron Valiant and Future Booster Energy Capsule. Obviously the Iron Valiant is the jumbo there, so quite little cool cards. The Iron Valiant is literally a carbon copy of the jumbo, which is nice, so you've got like the double there. And then we've got the 4 pack. So inside you've got Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, and then Paldea Evolved. Okay, so the 4 packs, obviously 2 of the most recent, and then going back to the last 2 sets, we've got 1 of each. So if we just whack them out, I think what we'll do is we'll do one at a time. I was going to open up both of them, show off the promos, and then go backwards and forwards between it, but we'll just do the one. So I'll start with the old Paldea Evolved. We'll go in sort of like sequential order. Paldea Evolved, we're looking for obviously the Iona, which was a great sort of like card. A lot of like the main ones are trainers. So you had the Miriam in the first, and then you had the Iona in the second. We'll just go through Marill, Polisan, Raichu, Voltorb, Slakoth, and a bonus Snow. So again, first pack, not too good, but still cards. If anyone does want the old code card there, keep it. Have fun with that. Tell me what you got as well. I did play the online game, and then I just got absolutely defeated so many times by darkness in the end that I sort of like stopped doing it. But every now and then I sort of like log back on, do a few more games, a few more challenges and all of that. We've got the Obsidian Flames next, and we all know what Obsidian Flames brought us. It brought us the first Charizard of the sets. Everyone was so happy that Charizard was back in the lineup. But yeah, we'll see what we get here. Vincent Herdier, Malamar, Grumpig, Clodswell, Whooper, Grimlet, Darkrai. Nothing actually amazing. So two for two, really, with them. I will obviously give out the code card for all of you guys. I know some of you, even here that are subbing at the moment, do play the game. So make sure you get that on. I hope it's actually showing. If not, let me know. Send me a message. You know how to contact me these days. Paradox Rift is the most interesting one. I don't know what your obviously favourite card is. Try and put it down in the comments if you can. Why not? You've got to try and get these things going, you know, when you start. Obviously Groudon looks absolutely amazing. I do want to have a chance to get that. It's actually rising quite a lot as well. When it first came out, it was sort of like a £10-12 card, and now it's gone up to £25. I saw it advertised, so that's not too bad in comparison to most of the other ones that have come out in the sets. I'll spend a little bit more time on Paradox Rift because obviously we've had a chance to all go through Paldea and Obsidian Flames by now. They've been out for quite a few months, but obviously a Paradox is the newest set out, so obviously it's the same artwork with the silver, but we've got Whismur, Flamigo, Porygon. Porygon's quite cool. I don't know if you've noticed, but they've started going a little bit more cartoony with some of the cards that have come out. I know a few people noticed that on Scarlet and Violet, and now obviously that's just transcending through. Seadra is really cool. Obviously anything old school I feel like gets a lot more respect than anything new. Sliverwing, Gorgist, Tatsugiri, Vanillish, reverse hollow. The reverse hollows I think are quite cool as well. I like the patterns of the water inside where they have like the actual energy like stabilized within. Pumpkaboo and a Wuchian. And then once again, your little code card there for anyone that wants it. Again, please let me know. If you do want code cards, we have absolutely hundreds of the things. We do try and sell them on Card Market, but we do give away a lot of them as well. So if you do want some, just let me know. We're always happy to give some over. And then we've got the final Paradox Rift. Need to invest again in some scissors. We've actually got like a new setup. I know you guys may or may not remember that I used to do a lot of like vlog stream and stuff like that. I used to be upstairs. It used to be lovely in my actual home. It was great. Down here, this is obviously where we do all of our like sort of 3D printing and stuff like that. We've got all of our stock behind us, and it is in a private location, which most of you actually know, to be fair. So we've got Trubbish, Crustle, Onyx, Frittle, Snorlax Doll, Tinkerton, Durant, Zekrom, and again sort of like the fun the electric symbol there, really cool. Orishio and a Weevil. So, you know, sort of like the 4 packs, not the greatest of hits within them. Obviously, if I was to open up maybe sort of like 20 or 30 of these boxes, you'd probably find obviously different hit rates. It is all down to chance at the end of the day. At £4 a sort of pack, it's not really the best of things to invest in if you want to actually go for the hits. If you do want the promos, there's been a huge argument over what is a complete collection and a master collection. Obviously, if you want the master collection, then going for the actual promo cards is a must. And also, I don't know if you guys realise, but the build and battles as well come with some extra non-holo promo cards with the stamps on them that obviously you can only get in those packs. So to have a complete master collection of something, I would say you need to get all of them. I know a lot of you right now are screaming at me saying, no, that is not a complete master set. I think it is. It's all down to interpretation at the end of the day. Loads of people come to me and say, oh yeah, I've got a complete set, and I'm like, yeah, not quite. Some of the cards are quite expensive to buy afterwards, some of them are not. The promos normally in the collection boxes, as I said earlier, ain't that expensive. Some of them can be, but you're able to like pick them up on places like eBay, Facebook for quite cheap. People, and especially sort of like companies, may break a lot of these boxes, especially if they like over order on like 40 or 50, 60, 80, 100 of them. You know, they might break a few of them just to sort of like sell the individual packs and the promos separately. So the next one is the Roaring Moon, and again, you've still got that hollow bleed. I don't know how much you can actually see it on the camera. It's quite prominent in sort of like the Roaring Moon cards than anything else. The Brute Bonnet, yeah, you can sort of see it, but I guess that twinkle was really in the EX cards. It's not something that I've seen massively throughout the most recent sets that have been released. Every now and then you do get it, but not all the time. But it's just one of them things, you know, that Pokemon, when they do obviously release it, it's, you know, a thin layer over the top of the hollow that's underneath. Obviously, if we was to put a substance, which will not be mentioned in this video, on top of it, you'd be able to see that below. Caused absolute chaos in the misprints page, which is always lovely to see. There is your Roaring Moon EX. Obviously, I always like to show off the bigger one first because it's always a lot better. You can see it more on there. And then you have got the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, the Roaring Moon EX Small, and the Brute Bonnet, all in sort of like a trifecta, which is lovely again. And such as the Iron Valiant, the Roaring Moon is just a smaller version of the Jumbo card. And again, if you do want these Jumbo cards, let me know. I'm going to keep them up here for now. And then I will post them out, obviously free of charge for anyone that wants them. Just send me a message or send me a little sort of WhatsApp or something like that, or even an email to Dan, and we'll get them sent out to you and you can have them on us. So obviously we've got the 4 packs again, the same as before. You've got the Paldia, the Obsidian, and the 2 Paradox. Okay, so we'll just go from what we did before. So the Paldia, we're looking for the Iona. The Obsidian Flames, we're looking for the Charizard. I'm looking for the Groudon in Paradox Rift, as I mentioned. I think I love that card. I know it's not the chase, but it is just a fantastic card to actually have. So Charcadet, Murkrow, Mischievous, Clitteril, Azumarill, Vespiquen, Iono. At least I got Iono. That'll do. The reverse there, Tromados, and a Bellybot EX. So yeah, again, that's not too bad. I like that. I like the EX cards, they're quite cool. I don't know how much that, there's like a little bit of a bleed, but much less than what is actually seen inside the actual promo cards. It's really prominent on them. I am tempted to go and grab like another box, but they're too far away. It's a lot more prominent on the actual promo cards than it is on the belly box there. So we've got Obsidian Flames. I feel like it's going to be another one. So we've got Townstor, Corganor, Togepi, and again we've got that sort of like cartoony sort of type, which is nice. I know Pokemon sort of cartoons, but a lot of them you can really see sort of like the CGI aspects that they put into some of the cards. Bronzely, Wugtrio, Darmatan, Lechonk, which again, if you can tell me what that is, I won't spoil the fun for everyone else, but Lechonk is actually a term used in another country for pig. Everyone's going screaming it out. Scorpion, and then there's your code card. So far, sort of like we're looking at 6 packs. We've got 1 EX out of the 2. Again, they're really good collection boxes to buy. They're nice, they look pretty. If you're not interested in getting a master set, then potentially it's not the best thing for you actually to invest in. It's nice maybe for Christmas, which is coming up, you know, to have something to open. They're really cool to sort of wrap up, and we use them in a lot of our mystery boxes when we do sort of like Christmas presents for customers. We'll put them in there because they are sort of like a really nice set. It's like a guaranteed hit for anyone with like kids and stuff like that, and that's how we always say to people, if you're buying sort of like a booster box, you more than likely in the newer sets will get something, But you know, sort of like if we go back to Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars, I've opened up multiple booster boxes and not got one hit. Very soul destroying. It does happen. In here, you're obviously guaranteed the card, so it's a nice card for someone to have, especially if obviously that's your favorite Pokemon, like Mimikyu. That did really well. Dweeble, Horsey, Chantel, Garbodor, Future Booster Energy Capsule. Cool. I now have the reverse and the regular. Garbodor. And we've got our first supporter, so Mela. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful card from the Secret Gallery, and then a Porygon EX. Absolutely amazing card. It's a beautiful card. It's got this nice, Mela's got her nice little Torkoal there. Really cool. I do love the trainer cards. I must admit, when I was collecting a lot more Pokemon than I am now, I was collecting the training galleries from each set. That master set, Escapade, I collect all of like the holiday sets because they are so cool. But I tend to sort of just like go for the cards that I really want and that look cool and are nice. So yeah, I tend to just go for that. So that sort of card, it's nice to see that they're sort of like bringing out not necessarily a trainer gallery, but like a secret gallery, to say the least. And there is your promo cards. I think anything full art is just amazing. So again, sort of like we're now looking at 2 boxes. We've got a full art trainer, which is quite nice. I don't quite know the actual price tag of that, but normally sort of like they're a minimum of £10 going up. So again, we're sort of like winning on this box now. Not necessarily the first. So Sanj, Minimum, Snowrunt, Nuzlocke, Counter Catcher, Masquerain, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Groudon, hey, and we've got a double hit in this one. So we've got the Steelix, we've got another secret rare. Lovely, like again, like the trainer gallery cards, they are just absolutely phenomenal. Like look at that, that is beautiful. So much better second box overall, and then the Morpeko, that's cool. Much better second box here. There's your code cards. And again, if anyone wants these, just let me know. Yeah, sort of like I would have liked to have seen one in each one. For those of you that do follow the One Piece game, some of the booster boxes, like not the booster boxes, but the sets have been really cool. So when they released gift boxes, they did like the double packs, and the double packs come with a lot more sort of like secret rares inside of them. So it was like almost like you were guaranteed 1 to 2 secret rares per box. I had a customer that was texting me yesterday. He bought another one, and he actually got secret rares, 1 secret rare and 2 rares inside his double pack, which was just like absolutely ridiculous. But here it would have been nice to have had sort of like 1 in each box, but you know, having 2 in the one, that's absolutely lovely. And then just they're cool, 2 cool really cards. That Steelix is really lovely. The Mela is really cool as well. Show that one again. So yeah, like overall, they're really cool little boxes. If you're looking for the promos, then you need to get them.